Undercover better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alex O, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. What you know about juice? Making them moves. Data flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof. A building portfolios taking well over exceptional gains. I'm trapping this game. So participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pan full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an otter gang with an auto flame. With a lot of hate. Get about the lane, ain't about the trade. Have another trade, get another play. They playing God so pretentious. Crepes in these waters forbidden. Well indeed, that's a felony. Don't look at me, but it's TRB. Have you heard of TRB? I don't know. Undercover better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alex O, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alex O, crypto, undercover better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alex O, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto.
Good morning. What's going on, everybody? Hope you're having a wonderful day. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to the Otter gang. My God. What a beautiful day. What a beautiful day. I mean, very to little no sleep. I look extra saturated this morning. That's all right. That's all right. Want to say good morning to the chat. It's Saturday, baby. We're getting a little bit of a pump here. A little sweep at the lows and a little pump. Wild. Wild, wild, wild. Let's say hello to the chat. Good morning to every single one of you. Thank you guys for being here. It's the weekend, baby. It's the weekend, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I mean, how can we go wrong here? A little push up from Bitcoin, sweeping the value area low of the range. Good morning to every single one of you. Make sure you say good morning. I mean, I ain't got time to say, make sure you say good morning. You should naturally want to say good morning. How are we all doing? How are we all doing? I got to fix the contrast on my camera. I look really, yeah, I look like I got a sunburn. Let's say good morning to everybody. Thank you guys for being here. Quantum Reality with the Otters, Lloyd Rogers Spencer, V Monitor, Tamale. Sup, Tards? we're looking for trade setups. Tard setups. Looking for tards this morning. You found them. You found them right here. Here's your tard. I spelt the, I guess I was Russian. I spelt the description of the video to tard. Tard hunting. I never knew we would do some tard hunting, but here we are. You found the number one tard, and that would be me. Still sick here, but feeling a little bit better. Feeling a little bit better. I figured I'd come on. I was in the hospital yesterday with the little one. And, yeah, he's probably got a little bit of dad's cold here. And I feel guilty as ever, but, you know, that's how it goes. You can see that BitTard is pushing to the upside right now. So maybe we can find some longs. Maybe we can find a retracement level that we're interested in. Coming up to some resistance right now. flipping the point of control back within this range. So pretty interesting nonetheless. How are we all doing this weekend? Lloyd Rogers, Spencer, Jay, Armo, good morning to you. Good afternoon. Farmer, what's going on? Tony Soprano, making sure that we spell our video descriptions right. I should have left it. Okay. How is this Alex O Crypto? Let's go. Yorm Besser, man. Been a while, man. Who's your daddy and what does he do? Touch grass, loser. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, weekenders. Look at all the weekenders, man, coming out of the woodwork, man. Shouldn't you be touching grass with your family? We're all sick in my household, so we're just all, kind of bundled up here, looking to degenerately play some trades right now. Okay, touch great when it's 25 Fahrenheit. Yeah, I like Mr. Soprano. We all love Soprano here. Wow, look at all these people coming through. Good morning to every single one of you guys, man. We take some extra time today. We ain't in no rush. We're gonna look at look at Bitcoin, look at some altcoins today. We're just gonna go, how we used to do live streams. We might look for a little trade setup here and there, but we'll see what we can find for you guys. What's up? I hate trading weekends. I've been doing some DIY as is usual for my weekends. I'm coming, Darren. Yeah, baby. Tim Allen. Tim the Tool Man. Let's go. Get those DIYs done, man. Stop procrastinating. I'm kidding. What's going on, Luke? Good to see you. Good morning to you. Fareed, good morning, man. What's good? What's good, man? Good to see you. DDT, Farmer, Tony, Barefoot Sailing Adventures. This has got to be my new favorite YouTube channel. Don't tell Mrs. Otter. What's going on? Good morning to you. Quantum Reality, Yorm Besser. Oh, my God. All the legends in here. Kalut, good morning to you. Otter gang. Ease Razor, good morning to you. Melissa, good morning. How's it going, Melissa? Good to see you as well. Dave Digital here is like number 6, he said. He has to build an immunity, Dad. It's not a big deal. In fact, it's a great thing. Yeah, that's what I try to tell my wife. Wife's always right, though, man. That's it. It's flu season. I got a little bit of a flu. I'm okay. I'll push through it, right? Good morning, TRD Farmer. Out of the bin, sup? Like your vibes? I like your vibes, man. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. NW just finished raking leaves, and now I can catch your live. Woo woo! I have, I have a lot of leaves to blow. I raked them because there was a little bit, but now there's too much, so I will whip out the blower and get those done as well. It's beautiful here. All the trees are like red and yellow and orange, and I just see Bitcoin trees everywhere, man. Tony Soprano, you're ambassador. Good morning to all you. Wickfine 89, 589. Make me splinter the pissy possum. Let's go. What's going on, Wick? Good to see you as well. Going through here, you guys are all having a nice little chat. Now, we'll go over Bitcoin. And then any altcoins. Maybe Tony wants to. Maybe you guys all want to throw in your altcoins. I definitely want to look at Tia and Sui. So I'm going to add those to the list. Okay. And then you guys can put some altcoins in here. Maybe we build up a little list we can look at for all you guys. And we'll go through that. But first and foremost, Bitcoin. So what has gone? We got some things coming up on Tuesday. Kamala Harris. If I say Kamala Harris and Justin Trudeau, I should get more views, shouldn't I? I think so. Okay, so we'll just keep saying Kamala for president, baby. So for me right now, what's happening? We're coming back. We're reclaiming now. This I hate this sweep. If I'm honest with you, I hate this sweep. Right, like I would love to see this have been taken. No takey. Okay, no takers. Right. Now we come up to some resistance right now, pushing into this resistance. Okay. Flipping the point of control. Okay, a nice sweep of the value area low. But to me, leaving some stuff kind of behind, right? And this is like a very overextended up move, and we need to understand what's really going on here. It's time for the shakeout. Okay, if we're thinking about what's going to happen, it is time for the shakeout. So what do we see here? If we're just zooming out on our 15-minute here and we look at price action, never mind market cipher for now. What do we see here? So we see a big bulging, I said it, bulging area of volume. Okay, and anytime we get discount or premium prices, they're probably going to send it in both ways. So we want to try and take advantage of this if we can. Okay, right now we're getting a little bit of a V shape of recovery after volume surged actually this morning, which was actually quite interesting. So volume surge pushing price down. Okay, and like, I don't know. I wasn't looking to get short here, but I'm well aware that there is big support underneath us. So what is underneath us? We do have a not a macro, but like a 4-hour trend-based golden pocket right below us here. So we do have a very nice bounce level that I did give you guys this morning that I was like, okay, if we do come back down here, this is where I'd be looking for, something like this. That would be beautiful. We didn't get it. You got Adam and Eve here as well. Okay. And that typically breaks down. But this is very, very shaking, baking anticipation for the election, right? So trying to keep level-headed with what's going on in the markets right now, okay? If you guys want to share your altcoins down below, that would be cool. We can go through and look at all those as well. I got all my leaves conquered this week thanks to my mom. She cleaned them, didn't she? She did all the work, didn't she, farmer? Ooh-wee. So Tuesday, all signs point to Tuesday, right? So we do have the presidential election. We are well aware of that. We do have some sort of falling flag here. We're not really going to look at trying to trade the trend lines right now. We're just trying to keep it simple, stupid. Okay, keeping it simple, stupid. So this was the golden pocket I was talking about from low to high here. Okay, where we are looking for that bounce. No bounce as of yet. Just a little patience right now is going to be required for this. Order blocks throughout. Liquidity down below here, 65,000. Now, if Donald, so the consensus is really this, okay? If Donald wins, right, or if Kamala wins, okay, the consensus is this, is no matter what, Donald is up, okay? Kamala is down, then up. Okay? So, in my mind, what I really care about is how to position this. Now, that doesn't mean I'm going to open a long and a short this on Monday and use a tight stop loss. It just means that overall, we know that after any election, price eventually goes up, okay? Whether we get the dip and the bounce or we get the straight up euphoria and then probably a retracement, wrecking everyone, right? Wrecking everyone and then continuing, okay? We got to be very well aware of the wrecking everyone move as well, okay? Because we just want to be able to position ourselves accordingly while using good risk management, which is going to be the hard part. Okay, look at this thing. Ripping, baby, ripping. Let's go, Bitcoin. Is anybody in the long? Let me know in the chat. I would love to know if you're in that long. Whoo-wee. In this range here, breaking up to the highs of the range, coming into some resistance, some order blocks and liquidity right now as we speak. Where's VWAP? Ooh, flipping VWAP aggressively. So you can look for a little VWAP retest this morning. Okay, look at this thing. Whoo. Aggressive, BB, aggressive. Oof, oof. Ooh-wee. Look at this. Point of control flip as well, right? We saw that point of control flip, didn't we? Wait, let's take another look. Let's try to pull this range here. Let's try to be accurate. Okay, let's go to the beginning of this. This is Thursday, so we'll go to the start of Thursday. Nah, we'll just go to the front here. To the Yeah, let's go here. That's good enough. Okay. Flipping the point of control. So we can look for retest continuation on the point of control / VWAP, looking for this thing to pop back up to the value area high, grabbing liquidity. Where's the liquidity, my friends? Up here. Okay. Up in this highs here. Important highs. Okay, we could be looking for something like this morning. Let me know if you are long. I would love to know if you're long. What's going on in the chat here? Good start. Happy to see Soul 2. Okay. Virtuals and Vista? I've never heard of these. We can add that to the list. Virtuals? You only get one, so you're going to get the first one. Virtuals. Okay. A Saturday live. I know, right, Zen? Right? It's pretty wild, right? Hex. We're looking at Hex. Oh my God. You guys are really pulling me into the weeds this morning. Really pulling me into the means. Evening, Otter Crew. What's going on, John Woods? Good to see you. From the Bronx. Let's go. It's my dark horse. Let's go. Nay, nay. Nay, nay, mofos. Nico, what's going on? Harry's gone down to 60K, then up. Yeah. Yeah, let's see this. Ryan, 102K long from 69.1. Okay. I love it. I'm long on paper trading. Let's go, Redman. Let's go. Huslin is long. The liquidity is in Taco Bell restroom. That means it's going to dump, right, Tamale? Oh, man. Darren does things in a schlong. Sha-la-la-la-la-long. Sha-na-na-la-la-long, long, long, long. Oh, yeah. Solana-la-na-long. Let's go. I'm Ron Jeremy, says Jonathan Schaefer. Not. What's going on, Blockchain Report? Good morning to you. Tony Montana, what do you think about the what? We're not going to go to the GOAT coin. You guys are already giving me some real shady coins, man. I would appreciate some nicer coins, please. Oh, man, you guys are funny. You guys are funny. Okay, so looking at this, we got our weekly coming out tomorrow. Okay. We got our weekly coming out, carry trade here, pretty even volume throughout. Okay, so our weekly, however, let's do some top-down analysis on Bitcoin. This is an ugly weekly. Ugly. Big old shooting star, man. Big old shooting star candle here. So we would love if we could push up at least closing above 71.5. Okay, but this is pretty nasty, in my opinion. So right now, really want to be looking for a push up into Sunday. But the uncertainty and the volatility within price action is really going to be the one that we need to be very cautious of going forward. Okay, so this money is ramping up, which is good. VWAP's flattening out, which is fine. And then you have a lot of room on your momentum wave for continuation. However, since the bottoming in here, right, you have moved up quite nicely and aggressively. So we look for hopefully some continuation, but there's always going to be a little bit of trouble at our all-time highs, right? There's always going to be that puncture that needs to happen is going to take some oomph, right? They talk about kicking down a door, right? Unless you're as strong as, if you're wearing those wooden clogs like Mark Dutch, and you kick the door in, you probably have a higher success rate. But, little Alex O'Crypto here, it's going to take me at least 3 or 4 tries. It's good coffee. Okay. Was it the 4-day or the 3-day? The 4-day. Nope, the 3-day. 3-day looking to push up. Okay, this is nice continuation. What I like about this is it's really literally almost perfect retest of previous highs. Okay, so we've retested previous highs. We look for continuation, right? And this is something that I trade quite often. Anytime you retest previous highs, you look for that continuation onwards and upwards until proven wrong, right? The trend is going to be our friend until the end, as they normally say. So looking here at our daily, what is concerning is that you are getting our trigger wave to the downside. Okay, money still is ramping up, cooling off, ramping up, cooling off is what we want to see. And we are still holding our 50% line or a 0 line on our stochastics. Okay, stochastics lines are here. So we are still holding that. So that looks like a decent move here. And we have VWAP wanting to curve back in. So a little bit of mixed feelings here on our daily. However, some sort of consolidation down, depending on who wins, is going to be ideal, in my opinion. Jonathan Schaefer says he needs to reclaim some sleep. Love Otter Gang. Love you, man. Love you, Red Man. Thank you for being here. Short BTC, long wild goat coin. Goat coin. Let's go. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you for being here, guys. It's a random Saturday. We don't typically do this, but you know, we've got 2-day 3D red dots for now, and also 2-hour money flow flipped red. Yeah, so money is coming out. Yes, very concerning. Okay. Someone can loan me $800 for an ICT mentorship. Nah, you don't need that. You can figure it out. You can figure it out. There's enough free information out there that you can figure it out. Tamale, I appreciate you, though, for being here. We'll hopefully help you on your trading journey. Blockchain report. Hodl Crypto. What's going on, guys? Hope you're doing well. Let's get back into this. So, Jonathan Schaefer said 2-day red dot. Yeah, printing, stochastics flipping red. Okay, a little bit concerning there. Now, how low can we go? That's the thing we always want to ask ourselves, right? So when looking at this, for me, when I'm looking at this, I'll throw on my liquidity, and you will understand that, you know, this low is significant, right? Even the low down here is significant, okay? There is still lots of liquidity down below here, okay? That doesn't mean we're coming down here. What it does mean is generally, we need to be aware that, hey, first and foremost, our first major stop, if we fail to hold 58,000, we could be looking for lower, okay? So this is what I always have to ask, is where's maximum pain, right? Maybe maximum pain is Donald wins and then it rips down, right? What would happen to all of your feelings? You'd cry. I would cry with you, but we would probably look to take advantage of the dump, okay? Now, if she wins, we could be looking for some sort of correction here, breaking this low here, coming back down, grabbing liquidity, and then possibly taking off. That's an option. Okay, but we got to understand, where is our volume? Where can we land, right? And right now we're retesting the value area high, and we have a massive chunk of volume in here, okay? So the first and foremost place that I would be expecting price to stop at would be 68,000, right? We got to keep it simple and understand that. Then we look to come to the point of control if we get acceptance back into the value range, okay? So if we get acceptance into this range and we come back and let's say we extend this value area here, this value area high here, what would happen was you get acceptance into this area, and then you would retest and continue downwards to the point of control, okay? That's very much on the table if we roll in and we get acceptance into the gigantic range of doom, okay, that we absolutely cannot stand anymore. But guess what? We're range bound 80% of the time in trading, so learn how to trade a range, right? So whether it's a macro range, whether it's a short-term time frame, you typically are like this rather than like trending, okay? So get used to it. Get used to it if you want to be a trader. Okay, so first stop, second stop. Very, very simple, but you got to be aware of these areas, okay? We have multiple levels of areas that we are looking at throughout to take advantage of, okay? So first and foremost, we have our beautiful golden pocket here. We do have a liquidity zone down here as well that we are aware of, but first and foremost, it's going to be this golden pocket. We could do a Jonathan Schaefer and look at a 786 down here, a little bit lower, around 67,400. And that is also on the table, but we'll wait and see how it goes one at a time, right? And understand that, hey, if we push up, we're coming for these liquidity zones as well, okay? So just trying to keep it simple, not trying to get overcomplicated with our TA, especially going into this election, right? So one thing that I am noticing is that we are holding this upwards trend here for pretty parabolic, in my opinion. And what do I mean about that? Like, I mean, if we want to draw curvatures, Okay, and this is a lot of liquidity that we have created. Okay, it doesn't mean this is done, right? That doesn't mean this is done. This is just a retest. So we start and then we come back, we start, we come back, we start, we come back, and then we get vertical, and then eventually we come back down. So maybe we hit that 85,000 key area that I am looking for. Okay, and I know a lot of people are looking between 80 and 87, which makes sense to me. For me, it's very simple how you find that level. You go over here on your weekly, you get rid of this because it's in the way. You go from your trend-based fib, I believe. Yeah. And you go from the low to the high to the low, and you get your 618 up here. Okay. And that's your area, 85,000. Looking at that for an extension level for a possible push up, retrace back down to, let's say, our previous highs, right? That support level. Everybody gets absolutely puckered, and then we go wee all the way to however high we want to go. But that's kind of the thought of how we're going to break out, and we'll just keep it that way, right? Keeping it simple, but understanding we have key levels. We have those marked out as well above us, okay? Looking for these extension levels, so 1618 as well, looking for that too, so we can take swing high to swing low, and we can extend out here. We get an 80,000, 89,000. So there's a general area up in here before we get to that, albeit 100K, okay? Before we get to that beautiful, beautiful 6-digit number. Overall, though, I mean, nice push up. We're in an uptrend that has finally broken this downtrend, right? Downtrend, 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 finally broken this. So this is still healthy, in my opinion, for continuation to the upside. It's just a matter of time, and time is going to be the hardest thing that we are trying to predict, okay? Let's get rid of all these trend lines here, and let's continue on our merry way. So daily, yes, looking a little bit toppy. Curvature to the upside on VWAP looking positive, but nonetheless, it is the weekend, so we expect chop sideways. How are we doing on Bitcoin price right now? Let's keep that open over here. Topping out at the highs here. 15-minute chart over here. Let's put it on the scalp setup. Okay, coming back to VWAP, looking for a potential VWAP retest. Point of control is right in here as well, so looking for that possible retest and continuation upwards. Okay, so something like this, where you're looking for a continuation. We'll see if we get it. Okay, so the 12-hour looks good. Resetting. So what I would like to see on the 12-hour, just the same as we saw right over here, right, is I want to see market cipher bottoming out and giving us some trigger waves, okay? It didn't give us the first one, as you can see here, right? And same within here, it gave us a double bottom within here, and within here, same thing. 2 trigger waves. So we're looking for trigger waves. We're looking for some sort of signal down here. This tells me I have to be patient right now. Okay, that's what this tells me. Until I see like confirmation VWAP crossover to the 0 line, you can see it happen once and twice VWAP crossover here, right? It happened once and twice VWAP crossover here. Okay? So trying to time this, this tells me I have some time. Okay, this tells me that, hey, we got probably 2 or 3 more candles before I get this VWAP trying to push up in here with trigger waves. Okay, so, and those trigger waves can happen within a range, right? Within an uptrend up in here, right? So you get the VWAP crossover here or the VWAP crossover here. Okay, but right now you're trying to time this coming back in. I would say 1, 2, possibly 3. So 3 12-hour candles, right? So a day and a half. Sunday night, right? Sunday night possibly pushing to try and break out. And what would this do? 1, 2, maybe 3, and maybe you're getting a green dot printing, right? So trying to forecast with market cipher is always a good skill to have, and really just seeing how it plays out is going to be your best friend. What is good is money flow, right? We cannot deny that money is in, right? Money, we follow the money as much as possible, and that's going to be really our bias when we're looking at trend, right? We can also see stochastic holding above the 0 line, right? Above this middle line is also a good indication of an uptrend, okay? And there's nice curvature here on our stochastics as well. What's the chat saying? They talking a bunch of smack or what? How is the daily? All you have to do is rewind a little bit, but I can show you. The daily, same thing. It's flattening out. VWAP's very overextended. Okay, getting to that oversold area. Money's still good. Double toppy, very questionable right now. You got 2 anchor waves, right? What happened last time just absolutely melted faces to the downside. So we need to be very cautious with that, where this thing absolutely rolled over and decimated a lot of people before bottoming out and continuing upwards. Okay, as you can see here, right? Big dump down. We could get that here too. So let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is, an oscillator nonetheless. So this could be something that's on the table. That's why I'm trying to say be cautious, and this is all going to be set up into election time, right? So confirm red dot doesn't mean, we can see it here. We get confirmed red dots and it does continue to push, right? But eventually what goes up must come down, right? So let's just be cautious on that front. Now let's get into the 8-hour. I always just watch the money flow on the 8-hour. The 8-hour money flow has been the most respectable money flow throughout this range. As you can see, you're getting very good trend on price action. So for me right now, this is saying continuation, flattening out, VWAP coming to the upside, trigger wave trying to print. Okay, so possible bounce out of here, suggesting from the 8-hour, right? You have this momentum here. Mini anchor wave, right? This would be more of a double trigger down in here into a trigger in an uptrend. Okay, so this is looking like it might want to come back up, but right now it's about being patient, in my opinion. It's about being patient. Looking at the 15 here, yeah, it's still coming up here, trying to break out of this. Okay, trying to break out of this. I would like to see this before anything. Okay, I would like to see this. This would be our higher low that I'd be looking to grab, if anything, if I'm trying to get long. However, like I showed you before, there is a point of control in here and VWAP in here, so you got pretty tight volume stops if you are looking for a potential bounce this morning or this afternoon. Okay, let's go over to our 4-hour. 4-hour money's still good. You got this nice, not nice, but red dot, green dot momentum wave trying to push up. This spells it all. Market Cipher has some of the smoothest, out of any money flow indicators, has some of the smoothest money flow there is. Okay, and this looks like garbage. Okay, this is choppy, and you typically look at stochastics too, man. Look at this momentum wave. Look at how jagged this is. You want to see smooth criminals, right? So right now, trying to push up, but very, very choppy, wrecking a lot of people, and probably a lot of you know all about that, how it has been absolutely wrecking a lot of people. If you're not paying yourself early, if you're not using tight stops, you're going to get wrecked in this market right now. I'll tell you that for sure. So 4-hour looks like it's printing a green dot, looking to come up. In anticipation for this crossover, it has been making us wait. Okay, so is this finally starting to try? We have crossed the 0 line here, but whenever you get some separation, you can see RSI snap back, okay, and you can see this push in. It's questionable, especially on a weekend, so it's something that I'm definitely looking to be patient on, okay? 3-hour, money's okay. Yeah, that's a little bit more constructive here. Okay, looking to push back. This is really an outlier, right? This big, huge candle here. Big candle energy. Let's go break down this little smaller time frame here. So let's go in here. I don't believe I have many areas within this. Okay, so let's go in here and let's break this down here. So just kind of getting some levels together. We got our golden pocket 786 rejections zone. So I'll be looking in here. Okay, we got a very big order block. So a lot of liquidity to be taken up in here, which is actually quite nice. Okay. Then you also have the high to be mitigated, so you can always mark out that high, right? Something I always like to do is just put a little box above here and just put liquidity. That will always just let you know where we can be looking. Okay, we have some order blocks below us here and probably the 786 that Jonathan Schaefer is looking at. Nonetheless, we do have our big golden pocket area down below here, so that's something that I'm going to prioritize first for something, if we're going to do an SFP down below in here, you look for that higher low and you look to ride this puppy back out, right? Because then you're looking at more of an ABC correction rather than you know, a big huge fall to the downside. Okay. So mark out that, get rid of this. So we have our sell wall in here. Okay, then just trying to isolate where volume is. So we understand that, hey, we got some support on these highs over here. This has played out quite nicely. This was our first kind of buy level in the Discord coming in on Thursday. We were looking at this. So we were like front running this area as we were dumping. But it seems to be holding up quite nicely, retesting previous highs. Now let's pull some volume. I just want to isolate back into, let's go Monday of last week here. So go to Monday right here. So this would almost be a 3-week fixed range volume profile. Yeah. So if we are going to land, as you can see, okay, this is just trying to build some ideas here, right? So if we are going to land, we do have volume coming in clear as day right here, okay, on our golden pocket, and clear as day right here, just below there, okay? So an SFP, so when volume surges down, right? When volume surges down, it's typically going to bounce off of these areas. And that's something I always look to take advantage of before it gets to our point of control, which we should probably mark out now. So we'll put this in here. Point of control, 786, Jonathan Schaefer level. Okay, we'll even make it pink. Let's make it pink. And let's call it the Schaefer level. Just for you, buddy. Schaefer resides here. I don't know if he's looking at this area. That's what I think Schaefer would be looking at, though. That would be Schaefer's confluence, okay? And this is how I do it. I just go through the chart. I do this every morning for when I get set up for you guys for the live trading sessions. And now I'm also going to mark out just these lows here, how we didn't come for the liquidity. I'll definitely have that marked out on my charts too. So just having, local areas that I am looking to take advantage of, and then more of an isolated look too. So let's go from the beginning of Thursday across. Let's zoom into the 15-minute and see if we can dissect this even more. So we just top-down analysis, always trying to break this down. So we do have some volume coming in and retest of the lows in here. As you can see, look at the volume as it shifts. You get this nice wave in here. Boom. Right? So that's an area of interest that we can look for a potential order block. Let's see if there's an order block in here. It's not giving me anything, but to me, this is a stall out after continuation. Okay, so grabbing shorts, late shorts. So that's an area of interest I'd be looking at alongside with this. I don't want to get too cluttered in here, so I'll just be marking out the highs here and looking for that to be taken. Because once this is taken, right, then I can look for a real nice retest at the point of control and for continuation out. Okay, that's another way to trade that, right? Right now, I would love to see the sweep down and then the bounce out, giving me not only bullish divergence this way, but a little bit of a bullish divergence here. You take your higher low and then you get going, okay? So just things to keep your eye on with price action right now. Obviously, it's quite slow, and we don't like slow price action. Well, I don't anyways. I don't know about you guys. So these are the ideas. We build out the chart, and then we have our key levels of support and resistance. Our 69,420 level. Look at that level, baby. Oh, that's hilarious. It's been chopping in between this here. We do have a key level down here as well. The Jonathan Schaefer level also has that 66,800 key level just below it. Okay, so keeping our eyes on the prize, just really breaking down the Bitcoin chart. Hopefully giving you guys all some key levels of where I am looking for potential bounces. Okay, now add these key areas into my areas over here and just keeping it all organized. Okay, so short-term time frames. Let's get into it. 3-minute chart. Let's go, baby. So rip into the upside. Okay, areas come up. Okay, we only really want to be trading at key areas. So we can see a flip of support here. We can see the VWAPs coming in as well. And we have a point of control down in here, right? So for me right now, if we lose the VWAP, okay, aggressively, and then we retest back into here, I'm looking to short this, okay? Why? Because we have created a lot of liquidity coming on up here, okay? And typically, you want to see this taken, right? You want to see price action doing this rather than just this, okay? So that's something I'll definitely be looking for and hopefully taking advantage. If we are to continue up, okay, mitigating this high, coming into our area up in here, our 786 golden pocket area, also grabbing all this order block. This is a giant order block all in here, okay? This is all order block in here that is looking to be taken. So it's not accurate. That's why we want to take this area of interest and break it down into a small area. So my key area would definitely be looking at here for a potential rejection, right? So price comes up, continues to build price action up, takes the high, maybe rejects back down, okay? Takes the high, rejects back down, right? Then gives us our lower or our higher low, and then we can take this thing all the way up into here, right? Just trying to be methodical with our thought process with trading Bitcoin, right? It's going to be volatile. It's going to be knocking people out. So right now, looking for VWAP to hold. If VWAP does hold, I look for it to come up to the 69,900 area. Okay, then get that rejection and come back and retrace to somewhat of this area here, and you can like try to front run that area. But you wait till the top comes in. Maybe you want to short it, maybe not, and then you pull your fib and you look for this area in confluence with your other, maybe order blocks created throughout this, and try to take advantage of it this way. Okay. Let's see what the chat's saying. Okay, I've been rambling. I've been rambling and trying to give you guys the insights. Crux, man, thank you so much, bro. Shout out to Crux and Crypto, man. When are you gonna start a channel or something? I know you're over at Investment Bros. I know you're over at Piper Academy, but man, you gotta. I don't know. I think you should start something, bro. I mean, thank you. God bless you, bro. Thank you for the gifted memberships. Robert Jones, Ron Johns Jr., AZTV, WF Motivation, and NW. Let's see some otters for Crux of Crypto. Mad love to you, bro. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships. Jonathan Schaefer has a level. It must be somewhere down below then. Absolutely. Absolutely. We just made a Jonathan Schaefer level. What's going on, Nick? Good to see you. John Woods, good to see you as well. Mad love to everybody in here. Nick Musgrave, Darren Does Things, Melissa, Luke Zaldana, Michael, good morning to you guys. Good afternoon. How's it going? Good to see you. 12-hour trigger wave pattern would be a green dot above the 0 line. You see that? Nothing gets by Jonathan Schaefer. Nothing gets by. Most likely going down till 66 and then a possible break. So if this, then that, right? We always want to go if this, then that. Right now it's holding the lows. It hasn't swept liquidity. So right now I would look for it to come back. Right now it's looking to come back and grab up top here because there's tons of liquidity above us and a giant order block, right? And it didn't sweep these lows. So that's a thought of, hey, higher low, continuation up. What's going on? Redman, John Woods. At the beginning of the range. Hope that makes sense. Yeah, so with fixed range volume profiles, there's a couple of ways of doing it. But what your target is to capture where volume is trading, right? You don't want to necessarily just trade off value area highs, point of control is value area lows. What you want to do is capture as much volume within that fixed range volume profile that's going to assist you. Okay, it's going to assist you. What do I want to know about this range, right? Well, I want to have these. I want to possibly get some volume in here. What was significant over here, right? And I really want to ignore this. So if I'm isolating, I want to grab this volume to find a range, but I may have to ignore what's above me from here. Okay, I may have to ignore this stuff, right? So when I'm pulling this, I have a couple of options. I can pull in here, right? I can pull in here, grabbing the volume from here and giving me a little bit extra volume because there's some price action over here, which is going to give me, this level here, right? This spike here. It's going to give me this spike here, right? And it's going to give me a level of support here. And then I can trade based off of that, right? And now looking at that, that looks pretty nice, right? That looks pretty nice. If I'm looking to buy the lows and sell the highs, that looks pretty nice, right? And then I have a equilibrium, right? So we have premium and discount zones, and then we have an equilibrium, right? So this will allow me to trade this range, right? If I want more of this, including some of this up here, right? I could also mark out that by doing this. So I get rid of that, and I go over here, and I'd use my fixed range volume profile, capturing, if I want to capture this, I want to include this candle here so I can come over from here and capture it this way. Okay, and that will give me a point of control, also a value area low that is somewhat valid, okay, is somewhat valid because it's more of an isolated price, right? I don't have to rely on drawing trend lines that are going to do this. However, I would just pop the trend lines on anyways, right? Point of control, right? And then I'd look for the big spikes in volume, which are right here, and right here, that I could look to trade as well, okay? And these can act as take profits. These can act as support and resistance. These can act as entry levels, okay? And then I'm going to add confluence within those. So maybe I'll pull a fib from swing high to swing low of the range, okay? And look at this. So this is going to definitely be an area of interest on my chart, right? And then I'll mark that out as we already have, okay? And we look to trade it. And that's how I typically do it. And then you can apply that to absolutely every other asset that you're looking to trade and take advantage of price action, okay? So just a little fixed range volume quickie. We got to have those fixed range volume quickies, man. It's so important. It's so important. Mark Dutch is all alone. Uh-oh. He's lighting candles. Uh-oh. I didn't want to read the rest of that, man. Oh, man. Join us in the free Discord. Yeah, guys, come over. We have a free Discord and a premium Discord. I mean, our premium Discord is the creme de la creme, in my opinion, but $20 a month. You got Kyle, myself. I mean, Kyle gave you guys trade setup last night. I mean, I do my TA, my live sessions. You get all of my ideas as well. The warning of the golden pocket. You get Brewberry here, smart money concepts. And then you got Thesis now. And Thesis is absolutely crushing it. I think everybody's like overstimulated with Thesis. Absolutely crushing it, man. God bless you, Thesis, man. So funny. Welcome to the Otter gang. So a newly added trader here. So you're getting mad value for the bang for the buck. I mean, if you can't make $20 a month off of our Discord, I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know what to tell you. Maybe we'll teach you. I'll help you. I'll help you. Just hit me up. We're a small community, right? So it's more personal. You get more attention, and then even Tony. Look, he's calling me a tard. See how nice Tony is here. I spelt this wrong. Okay, I put tard hunting. Okay, and Tony said tard hunting. Let's go. Okay, so who is the tard in here? So is Bitcoin the tard? Because we are tard hunting, baby. Are we ready to tard hunt? Can I get banned on YouTube for saying tard? As long as there's no re in front of it, right? As long as you don't say Rihanna in front of tard, right? See what I did there? I bet you the AI on YouTube is too smart now. They're probably like, Alex O'Crypto, he's a hater or whatever the hell they want to label me as. I mean, I'm all about love, freedom, kindness, so they can go and beep. Oh, man. Too good, too good. Come over to the Discord, okay? That was the Discord show. I mean, come over, man. I mean, it won't hurt. What's going on, Buck? Good to see you. I have a Corona waiting. Oh, man. 9 Coronas. I used to think that was Coronas. I'll join after the stream. Legends. Thanks again, Otter Crew. Love ya. Thanks so much, John Woods. Man, love to have you, bro. Don't lie, Nick. It's noon. Oh, my God. You guys are getting out the drinks, man. I don't drink, but, you guys are on one. You guys are on one. They banned the Major League Baseball from drinking in the winning the World Series. They banned them from drinking. That's crazy. Smash the like buttons. I'll stick to Penguins for the sweepening. Let's see the sweepening. The sweepening is upon us, Auto Crypto. I agree. Oh, man. Keegan Schaefer. Man, nobody remembers Keegan from Star Wars, bro. No one remembers that guy's name. You know, Keegan, Liam Neeson. He's gone, man. You know any exchange where I can trade BTC with a demo account? Yeah, Bybit has one, and then you can use TradingView as well. So TradingView has one, Boom Select, and Bybit has one. I know that for sure, and I'm sure some other people know some other exchanges that can help you out with paper trading. And that's always a great place to start, right? Just getting used to entering and exiting trades, using risk management, all those stuff as well. And then I always suggest you start very, very small, get used to your exchange, and then go from there. And we can hopefully help you with that as well if you need it. Can you please check LTC? So LTC, we're going to do the altcoins now, guys. So LTC, I forgot the other two. Shit. Oh, Virtuals. There it is. And Hex. Sui. And what was the other one? Tia. If there's any other altcoins, please put them in the chat. I need a lozenge. This is not sponsored by Halls, but it's but it's sponsored by Halls. That wasn't a Quaalude, I swear to God. Oh. LTC. Sorry, I didn't even add LTC. Oh, I do right at the beginning. Okay. Thank you, Crux, for supporting the channel, man. I appreciate you, bro. No lower than 67.5, says Swagasaurus Lex. Good morning to you, man. Good morning, brother. Good to see you. Maureen, good morning. Hi. Sorry I'm late. Was doing weapons training. So pumped. Awesome, Maureen. We definitely need a Maureen on our side. Tyson, good morning. Do you think size of account matters? And what's the fastest and best way to buy USDT for WEEX? So, as your size of your account increases while using good risk management and all those things, and you compounding your account, it absolutely matters. It psychologically, right? When you put 3 or 4 Bitcoin on a trade, and you see it go against you, and you're still using good risk management, but it's $600, $700, $1,200 versus $30, of course it's going to affect you. So that always comes into play. For wherever you're looking to buy and put on WEEX, I don't use WEEX. So for me, I simply will buy either Bitcoin or something and then convert it on the exchange, which is expensive, or you can buy USDC and convert it somewhere else. So there's swapping places as well. So this is a very personal question, depending on where you live, what you're doing, what currency you're using, what's your tax regulations, and all of that as well. So that's going to be different for everybody. Some people mostly just go on Coinbase and buy it on Coinbase, USDC. Okay, it's very it depends on where you're doing it. You can also do a swap on the exchange. I'm sure they have methods of doing that as well, which is quite expensive as well. So there's many different ways. Just do the calculations and find out the cheapest way if you were to do it one way or the other. And I think that's the best advice as I can give you on that one. BBL, hello, Alex. Needs some DJ too. Needs some DJs? Some degenerates? Smash the Like says, Crux at Crypto. Mad love to you, bro. You should stop trading. Says who? JTO. Quaalude trading. Is that good for the P&L? I don't know, man. I don't know. Who uses Wex? Are you from BitLab Academy? Yeah, we only use BloFin and BingX here. Trusted exchanges, okay? Good, reputable reserves. That's what we want to look at is reserves. Okay. Can you look at Pepe? Yeah, we can look at Pepe. Pepe would be a pleasure. Okay. A Pepe. We're going to look at DOT. Holy smokes. You guys are giving me a lot of work today, man. A lot of DOT. Okay. This channel is definitely the best. We'll definitely join the Discord. Thanks again. Thanks so much, John Woods. Mad love to you, man. Mad love to you. Thanks for being here. Just trying to be kind and trying to share what we know. Giving it all. We gave it all away for free for over 2 years. So, I mean, it's meaning if I want to load up on USDT, so when I start day trading, I have USDT already ready to go when I see a trade. Yeah, so it's like I said, you got to figure out what you want to do for swapping, for buying, where you're going to buy from your exchange. Maybe a decentralized exchange is better for you depending on where you live and all those kind of things. So all those things come into factor, okay? Learn how to use a hot wallet, maybe an Exodus or a MetaMask, okay? And then use an exchange. I don't keep a lot on exchanges, you know? And I think that's very important. ENS, good morning to you. JTO, GFI. We can look at Giphy, and Pepe. Okay, that's enough, man. You guys are putting a lot of. Are you long or short? Right now we are in a Nort. We're not on any Nort. Not on right trade. We're not in a trade right now. Okay. Bro, what is your analysis on Bitcoin? You can just rewind. We just went over a thorough top-down analysis on Bitcoin. So all you got to do, Mo Dayan, is rewind, and you can even listen to me on 2x. I do speak quite fast, so maybe you'll want to do a 1.5x, but you can catch up on a 2x. But I just went over Bitcoin quite thoroughly, giving key areas, key levels, and all of that. So hopefully that helps you out. You can just go out and go through all that. Okay. That is a lot of coins. I don't mind. We got time. We're here for the people today. We got 130 people in here. Wow. That's awesome. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate your support. Over 160 likes. Some people got the BTC analysis and they left. They just left. Just finished harvesting barley. Showered and now to the charts. Let's go. Gotta love some barley. That's pretty cool, man. That's pretty cool. So Bitcoin coming down here. We'll keep an eye on Bitcoin as it proceeds to give you what you need. So like we said, coming down to the point of control, area of interest, losing that point of control, and VWAP. Okay, so now what are we looking for? We're looking for a retracement. We have a high. Okay, doesn't mean we're necessarily going to come all the way down here, but we have a high now established, so we can be looking within this area in here. In my opinion, we look in this area here. We maybe look at some order blocks. Yeah, there's some down here and liquidity down below us. Big one down below here. So the idea would be this, okay? We're looking for either this area in here to be held. Okay? For me, ideally, it's coming lower, right? Ideally, it's coming down in here because we have a big area down below. But we can be looking here. We can be looking here if we do get confirmation, okay? So this is a nice uptrend. If we break structure here, right? If we break structure here, we can be looking for a lower high, okay, to continue downwards. Right now, this is still putting in an uptrend. Doesn't mean it can't hold here. So that's something we need to be aware of, right? So this low is going to be significant on Bitcoin. We'll see if we hold this low. If we hold this low, we can look for continuation upwards, okay? We can look for like a little bit of a 382 bounce. Let's go in here. 382 coming in right here. Yeah, so we can look at this area for a continuation bounce if we're looking to get long as well, okay? So that's just a little 382 area just for the short-term time traders, okay? So you can be looking here. You want to see this hold. And then you want to see this bottom out, right? So you want to see this for continuation. Okay? Or you want to see this lost for rejection. Higher lows where you go short. Or you want to see full retracement, some sort of bullish divergence coming in here and continuation out, okay? Those are your options right now on Bitcoin, in my opinion. So look to take advantage of price action, however you're going to trade it, okay? Now let's get into your altcoin list. My God, what a list. Okay. We're going over to Litecoin first. Litecoin looks like shit. Done. I'm joking. I'm joking. At least it's not like Kaspa, which is a stable coin. Litecoin. Wow. Look at that long trade setup I gave. Ooh wee. That would have banged. Look at that. All the way to the moon. Anyways, this is old T8. Going over to Litecoin here. What can we simply see? Fixed ranged here. Yeah, holding here. This thing is all cluttered. Litecoin continuation. Nice uptrend here on Litecoin, as you can see. Okay, even almost dating all the way back to here, but not exactly. So let's go to this low here. As you can see, Litecoin marching onwards and upwards. Okay, coming down to key levels of support, retesting previous highs, has done that, ripped up to the upside. Really, that 67 area is looking like the main area that I'd be looking for a bounce. Okay, retesting value area high here. But here's your big level of support. This is in here. So that's the main area that I would be looking for if we do come any lower. Now, if we are to go higher, typically looking for continuation back up to this volume surge in here. As we can see, we do have quite a bit of volume in here. Even if we pull this back, this is the big doozy. Okay, this is for us to get above right here at $72. Okay, so going back over to Litecoin, what I would like to see, let's take a look at Market Cipher. Okay, this looks okay. This looks okay. The problem with this right now on the 4 hour, anchored trigger wave, okay, which is good. We've lost stochastics to the downside. Money is coming out. So you need to see money flatten here, and you need to see this start to roll upwards. Nothing until then. And then, yeah, in this, I mean, you could, what I would like to see is you track, especially with any sort of altcoins, you track the downtrend. You set an alarm on the downtrend. You look for that to be broken, okay? If you break out of this, you look for a breakout retest and continuation out, okay? But nothing till then. Right now, big sweep of the lows coming back, grabbing liquidity, healthy price action, in my opinion. Okay, you can see triple top, invert or head and shoulders pattern breaking down. Okay, coming back, retesting areas. Probably a golden pocket in here on the short term. Swing low to swing high. Yeah, golden pocket. So bouncing off the golden pocket, quite nice. Okay, so this is also an area. You do have a big buy zone down below. So if you do double bottom here, that would be your big buy zone. Okay, 67.44. And if not, you're looking for a continuation out of here. So you could look for maybe a little short-term double bottom within the price action right now. But most likely, until you make a higher high and a higher low, you're probably coming down to the lows in here. So if you do something like this, you could be looking for that continuation within. But for me, I would look for this bullish divergence, right? So something like this, anchor trigger wave, anchor trigger, and then you could go and look for the breakout of this downtrend. Okay? But you really want to see a mitigation of highs, okay? You want to see that high being taken so that you can look to trade this. You are at a key area right now, so a little bit of patience on something like this. You don't want to be buying this push up. You would really like to wait for confirmation, okay? Getting acceptance back above these lows is going to be critical as well, okay? So you can either be looking to short from here, or you could be looking to swing long from here, or be patient and see if you do come down to this key area in here. But for now, this is looking a little bit, toppy. We'd like to see continuation, but I would prefer to see this, okay? Let's go over to the next one. Hopefully that helps you with Litecoin. some thoughts, some ideas. I haven't done like an altcoin live stream in absolute yonks. 200 watching. Alex O Crypto blowing up. My guy. I love this guy, man. This guy has got to be the hottest. I'm kidding. The coolest. I remember one time. I did it once, okay? I streamed Tom Crown doing the FOMC video, okay? Tom Crown, he's going live. He's got to have it. Yes, he does. Let's go. If you want to see the best, this is going to be the biggest FOMC in history, okay? Tom Crown coming at you in the chat on the weekend, man. This is the first time we've done a weekend live stream, man. Thanks for popping in, man. Tom Crown, am I gonna get you to sign my, I don't know, my boobs or something at Bitcoin 2025, man? I would really appreciate that. This is gonna be a doozy. Tom Crown, thank you for dropping in, man. I appreciate you, brother. We're sick as hell. We're just pushing through here. But God bless you, man. Thank you for leading the way, man. If you guys are new, Tom Crown just said, I believe last week he said he went through his trading videos and organized them in the order in which he would want if he was new. So he has an amazing group of tutorial videos, beginners trading. Amazing. Really helped me on picking what really resonated with me. So I always try to suggest for new people to go over there. High quality, good stuff, level-headed. Never. The thing is Tom Crown. You always protect the new trader, man, and I really love you for that. You helped me a lot. I mean, I started trading on FTX, man, and fuck, we all know what happened there, right? So, and I got into Bitcoin on a Michael Saylor, Jack Dorsey, and Elon Musk scam video. That's how I found Bitcoin, guys. So, I mean, if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't be here. But thank you for protecting the new trader. Thank you for leading the way for guys like me to kind of help as well, find their own ways and help other people find their ways. So, thanks for being here, Tom, and thanks for all you do, bro. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. He's a real one. He's a real one. You got to shout out the real ones, man. I watched a video yesterday on all the scammers in crypto. It's not cool, man. It's not cool. There was a bunch of people in that video that I didn't think would be in that video, but they were. They were. Rugging people, man. Rugging people. I'll only tell you what I do. That's one thing for sure, is you'll never have me telling you what I'm not doing. Honesty and transparency is the number one gift to have in this industry. It's called character. Try to continue to hold it down. So thank you, Tom Crown, for holding it down, man. For years. You've been doing this for what? 6, 7 years? That's incredible, man. Thank you so much. Everybody getting all excited here. Let's go. MBF, let's go. Duda, let's go. Why don't you use the Hikes? The Japanesey candles are not for me, man. I call them the Japanesey candles because that's what Crypto Face called them one time. But I have the option. I mean, I do like Japanesey candles with the money flow. Okay, I get you. Going back to the Japaneseys when I had orange and purple. Okay, orange and purple. The Japaneseys are good, man. The Japaneseys are good. Money flow is a lot smoother. Okay, I agree. Money flow is a lot smoother, and it is different on Market Cypher B with the Japanesey candles, okay? Can you see? It changes slightly. It's more smooth, but for me, it's not for me. I love candlestick patterns. I like reading candles, and I like, I can't do that with the Japaneseys, so I don't touch the Japaneseys as much as I used to when I was new. I tried the Japaneseys. Okay, I've been through the Heikin-Ashi candles. I've done my due diligence, and I've found myself to be more profitable with the regular candles, and that's it. I mean, you can have fat volume candles now. You can have I mean, they've given you a whole bunch of new ones. Session volume profiles, Heiken Ash, you got volume footprints, you got areas. You can do whatever you want in here as long as it's working for you, man. I think that's the most important thing, right? Now it's all purple because my wife's favorite color is purple. So it reminds me to use good risk management. I can hear her screaming at me when I'm not using good risk management. Okay? It's like, hey, that's our son's future. Don't be messing with that, okay? Let's get back to the show and get back to doing some altcoins. Okay, that's LTC. Virtuals. I've never heard of this. What are you getting me? Virtual. If this thing's a poop coin, I mean, I don't look at poop coins. What are you doing to me? What are you doing to me? Okay. On the 4 hour, you got a little bit of a cup and handle. However you want to draw that. That's not for me. Pattern trading is not how I roll. Big level of support here, and here, and resistance. Okay, so just trying to isolate price for you, my friend, on this scammy thing that I would never ever trade. You see this, you run. Okay, you see any of this stuff, you run. You don't trade something like this. You typically buy on spot. And very small amounts, okay? If you have done your own research and all that kind of stuff, right? So a return down to this level in here would be your best bet for a buy, okay? This would be your major level of volume support. As you can see in here, you also have another shelf coming in here that was retested quite perfectly, as you can see. So something like this, nice move up, magical move up. You're probably like, man, I should have bought that thing. I knew it, right? For me right now, you're in a little bit of a downtrend, so you can also mark out this. Put an alarm on this. When you break this, you look for the retest and continuation out, okay? But right now, I'd be looking to come back down, to either this level here or this level here, and that's how simple I would keep it. Flipping this level above us here is going to look for the hold of support. That would be your value area high, volume surge in here. Looking to come for your all-time highs, right? So you're keeping it very simple, right? If you flip out, right, you're keeping very, very, very low leverage, right? Very low leverage, right? Not risking the shop on something like this. But ideally, I would wait for the shakeout. If we're gonna get that shakeout down, right? These levels below us are going to be nice levels to get in if we do believe the bull run is going to happen for this end of year 2025 thing. Okay, so it's not overextended or overly excited yet. Let's be level headed. Okay, I think that's going to be key with any of this stuff. Going over to Bitcoin, what's going on here quickly? Bitcoin is rolling over into our 382 box, hasn't lost the low yet. So now we're looking for bottoming structure within this area here, right? So you got momentum coming down, money's coming in, but not so strong. Okay, coming back, reckon some of these people getting long late. It looks like it wants to push down, right? Price action here. You can see the exhaustion. This is why I prefer regular candles and Heiken Ashi candles, right? I can see exhaustion coming in on this candle here, continuing to push price down. We can see volume in that candle right here, okay? Coming down, pushing down. You can see the bearish engulfing candle coming in too, okay? Suggesting lower, okay? So this would be my next target. If we lose here, we look for a possible bounce and retrace back up for continuation down, okay? So Bitcoin rolling over here, getting everybody a little bit excited, but really, in my opinion, leaving a lot of liquidity below us. So let's see how it performs for the rest of the day. Let's go over and take a look at the next one. And thank you, everybody, for being here. Risk management. Alex O sleeps on the couch. That's it, man. That's it. Being in no trade is sometimes the best trade you can do. Oh, man. Make sure you say hello. 212 people here, 175 likes, man. Thank you guys for being here and supporting the channel. The Bukaki candles. Oh, fuck. You guys kill me, man. You guys kill me. That's why we click. This is not for children when we go live because of Massey. Oh, man. God bless you guys. So let's go over and take a look at Hex. And I mean, Hex. What are they called? Hexadecimals? Hexagons? Hexy? I mean, how am I supposed to look at this for you, man? This is garbage, man. I cannot. All you hex. I if you believe it's going to work, then this is it, right? I mean, yeah, this is crazy. This is a rug, man. This is like, Jesus, jeez. If it performs, right? I mean, what's maybe throw $1,000 at it, man. Like, this is definitely throwing poo on a wall. Okay, this is poo on a wall. You can make an extreme amount of money, or you can absolutely get rugged more. It's totally up to you, man. It's totally up to you. If you're looking at, I mean, I feel almost bad drawing lines on this thing. I can't do it, man. Like, what am I supposed to do for you here? Okay, previous supports. This is going to be an area. These are like insane moves. Look at this thing. What a rug. What a rug. Holy Scheisenhausen. That's just rug show. Yeah, not for me, man. Not for me. If it goes off, which is possible, put $1,000 in, play your little lottery, and you might be good to go, right? I would set an alarm. Same thing. Draw the downtrend, set an alarm, wait for a break of structure to the upside. Look to get long, okay? Could play. Could play. I'm not saying it won't play. Never say that it won't play. This is crypto, baby. This is a casino. But this is risque. This is not something you trade, okay? As a trader, stay the F away from this stuff, okay? Buy it on spot and see what happens. I'm going to be prepared to lose all your money, okay? Okay? That's the wrong asset? That's the wrong chart. Find the right asset, bro. Which one is it then? You said Hex, right? Hex USDT. Is it this one? It's this one. Same shit. No? It's the same one, no? Tell me I'm wrong? Which one? What is Benny? Sorry, what Benny, let me help you, man. What is the ticker, man? Pulse X Dex on Pulse X Dex on TradingView? Okay, let's look at it, man. No worries. Sorry if I was on the wrong one. Just trying to help. Pulse. I still don't. What's your ticker, man? Pulse X Dex? This? Pulse X die, wrapped pulse chain. Dex here? Dex tools? Gotta help me out, man. I want to help you. I want to help you here. Hex Pulse X. Hex. This one? Or this one? All hexagons are underwater. Mark, you should do more research, homie. Sort by the dex called PulseX. This thing? PulseX? DAI stablecoin? Maybe it's this one. Is this the right chart? Last chance. And we're gonna lose some people here. I mean, this isn't a horrible chart if this is the right chart. PulseX DAI stablecoin on Ethereum from Pulse Chain. That's the one we're on. Bull flag continuation. Okay, so same thing, same kind of idea here, right? Wanting to see a breakout and continuation. Maybe come over to the Discord and share a chart or the ticker on the chart, and then I can look at it for you. That wouldn't be a problem at all. Hex wrapped on Pulse Chain. Type that in. This is good fun, isn't it? Well, let me look at it. I'm gonna have to look at something else, man. Sorry about that. I would love to help you, but not really working. Not really working for me. Sorry about that. Let's go over and take a look at SUI. And what's going on Bitcoin? Bitcoin, baby. Losing the 382, pressure to the downside, fighting for this low right now on Bitcoin. We'll see if it does hold. Okay, going over to SUI. Sheesh, SUI, man, losing support here. To me, this is always nice. Okay, I love seeing this on SUI. This thing has been moving quite nicely. Losing that $2. Okay, nice move up here on SUI. Let's go from swing low to swing high. Okay, this is going to be our next level. Very simple. Keeping it so simple on SUI. Anytime you find legit support, it's going to be very, very nice. Okay, so let's zoom out a little bit here on SUI. On our 4 hour, this thing has had an absolute rocket ship to the upside. It is trying to put in a macro, maybe higher low. So we need to be cautious about that. But looking at this right here, we can see massive bulge of support down in here, right? So filling out this area in here, no problemo. If it does come down to this area, we can look at either sweeping the lows or my initial bounce area within this area. Okay, so a big rollover here on SUI. Let's track it this way. Looking for this thing to continue downwards. Okay, a little bit of toppiness here. Money's coming out on the asset, so looking for it to come back. Maybe retesting $1.80 might be a nice buy on SUI here. I bought about 15K worth at $1.60 here when it came down here, so might be something that you're interested in getting in. I definitely bit the bullet and bought a little bit of SUI here just to have some exposure in my portfolio. Very small percentage of my entire portfolio, probably 0.5% of my entire portfolio, not even. So just getting some exposure, looking for this thing to run. Narratives are everything, right? Narratives are everything. People lose trading all the time. Benny, just message me in the Discord. I'll definitely look for your definitely look for that coin for you, bro. No problem, man. You all just need to get along. Trading is stressful enough, man. Trading is stressful enough. Kindness, that's what this is built on, this whole community. So let's just be kind to one another, agree to disagree, whatever the hell it is. We're here to work together. This is not easy work trading this stuff, okay? Look at this move, man. I'm upset. I got long last night here, okay? Last night I got long here. And I took profits up at the red line, which, I mean, for me, okay. Got long on Tia here. This thing is ripping, man. Tia had an unlock, so it has been stunted. Let's call it stunted. So, but this pig nipples down here, 4 hour pig nipples looking juicy. looking juicy in my opinion. So looking for the breakout retest on TIA, I think it's going to be very, very lucrative. Okay, so something I'm looking to trade is TIA coming into this. So I'll be waiting. I do have an alarm set on this trend line, as you can see. Looking for this thing to really get out of here, right? So nice move so far, right? But get out of here and go, right? Get out of here and go. And we know TIA can move. We know TIA can move, and it'll leave you in the dust, right? Big move, 17% here, right? So something to be on your radar. Set an alarm for this trend line. Let's hopefully look to take advantage of TIA coming back and testing that $4.60 is going to be ideal in my opinion, right? You got this beautiful bullish divergence in here pushing out. Okay, so breaking this high is going to be very critical, but right now catching the low, if we get a sweep here, would be very nice on TIA. Something I'm keeping my eyes on, and I think you should too. Okay, so we'll see. It's been trading quite nicely, respecting levels. I do believe Thesis has been trading it multiple times here, crushing it. So absolutely crushing it. So massive amount of trades. If you are new here, come over and hang out with us in the Discord. We'd love to have you. We don't know how to spell. We don't know how to spell trade today. We spelt it tard. Fixed range volume profile, finding confluence. That's the one here. FRVP. Go and get it. Go and get it, baby. That's the clip. That's the clip. The quickie. The quickie we did today. Okay. Let's go over to JTO. JTO. Jito. The karate coin. No. Going over to JTO. Okay. Let's zoom out on our 4-hour. Take a look at this thing. Oh, man. Old trades, man. Old trades looking for continuation. Didn't get it. Okay. Whew. So a very, very consolidation of a coin. Okay. So if we're looking at something right now, it's very Link-esque. Okay. Sideways. I'd like to refresh this whole chart. I have not looked at this in quite some time. So let's get rid of everything and let's start fresh. That's always important. Fresh charts are good charts. Key area of support, key area of resistance. Very, very simple. Okay. Let's pull some volume within this area. Chock-a-block. What does this mean? This means that it means that price is choppy. Okay. It's not very easy to trade. So we want to isolate price more locally into this range that we are in right now. Okay. So coming back down, you can see this is in a bit of an uptrend, which could be positive for JTO. So holding this area, just like Bitcoin is right now, right? We zoom out on Bitcoin, we can see Bitcoin's holding the same sort of uptrend that we want to see as well, coming in from here up into here, right? So we can see same sort of thing, right? Just on a very, very different type of time frame, okay? Holding, right? Holding, bouncing, holding the low so far on Bitcoin. So going back over to JTO, holding within here, you can see a lot of exhaustion in here. So for me, this is very much saying, hey, liquidity grab, right? So this is going to be an area of interest that I'm definitely marking out on my chart. And then understanding that there is a very, very big amount of resistance coming in over here. That's where our volume starts to take off. That's where the range has really been formed, okay? Where the most amount of price action has been traded within this little range is right here. Okay, so that's going to be your major area of resistance to SNR flip, support and resistance flip, and get out. That's going to be, you want to wait for confirmation. Look how many times it's tried to break out of this area, and it has failed to do so. So a little bit of ascending triangle-esque right now. So it could compress and push out. So might be able to take advantage of this thing compressing. But for me, breakout retest is probably ideal in this situation. If you're looking to accumulate, you're looking for anything sub $2, really. Anything sub $2 is going to pay quite nicely. Then let's go into our 4-hour looking at market cipher. Yeah, you got you got very aggressive downtrend here. So you can also mark out that high down to the low here. Look for this to break as well and look for this to hold. If this doesn't hold, you're coming down to this liquidity within this area and then look for a potential bounce, okay? Right now, yeah, this is still on the table as well. Let's pull a fib quickly and take a look here. Swing low to swing high. Yep, look at that golden pocket bouncing out quite nice with this liquidity. So this would be your major green buy level that you are looking for. Multiple confluences pointing in the same direction, right? So I would ignore this trend line here. And I'd wait for bottoming structure within this area. This thing looks like it's going to continue lower. So something like this, right? Swing low. I want to see a spring out of here. Higher low, maybe take advantage of that price action within there. Waiting for, this thing to curl up and money to start coming back in on this aggressive little downtrend you got here. Also be aware, Adam and Eve right now typically breaks down. And there, if you lose this level, you're definitely coming down to here. So learn bottoming structure. Okay, that's going to pay you a lot. Go back and back test, right? Go back and look at these lows and look what happened at price action at these areas and understand what a reversal looks like, right? You need to go and do this for yourself, right? Especially on the assets that you're looking to trade. That'll definitely help you become a better trader. Let's look at, where are we going next? We're going to Pepe. I took a Pepe trade the other week. I made like $300 and I ran. And it's a good thing I did. Going over to the Pepe. Let's go over to some meme coins. Oh God. Oh man. So I took a long on Pepe, I believe in here, just from here to here kind of deal. I got out on spot. Okay, I put $5,000 on spot and I got out here. I made like whatever, $300-400 on the 15% move or whatever it was, and I got out. And now it seems to be rolling over quite aggressively. So Pepe, where are we going now, right? So first and foremost, you always got to understand what you're trading, right? This is a meme coin on Ethereum. It's definitely it's got potential. It's the big daddy of this cycle. High market cap, right? So right now, looking to come back and possibly retest value area lows into some highs in here. So let's go swing low to swing high on more of a macro. Low to high. Okay. Golden pocket. So this is a bounce level that we currently are trading at right now. Okay. So potential buy zone as well. And then you're looking to come back into like a 786 here. Yeah, if you're to lose this low in here, it's very, very choppy on this move up here. So different pockets throughout, right? So you could mark these out, wait for a bottoming signal. For me, yeah, not something I'm completely interested in. So I would like to see this hold here. If it fails to hold here, let's go on a daily. I'm not getting enough quality levels out of this. Let's pull this back. Take a look here. Okay, there's a major level. Okay, so let's mark out this level. I think that would line up with our 786. And then, yeah, the lows. So this is your buy zone, in my opinion, if we do come down. But right now, looking to hold here. Okay, looking to hold here. Very choppy as well. Okay, very choppy as well. So coming back into our 4 hour, what I see right now is continuation, right? So you're drawing this trend line. Maybe you set an alarm waiting for this to break. Okay, this looks like it's swinging down. Money flows red. Okay, not looking too good for Pepe here. So you're looking here where we are right now, basically. I'm not counting the zeros out because I'm too sick for that. And here. Okay, these are your two levels that I'd be looking for a potential bounce for Pepe. Okay, coming down into that area as we speak. We went from 220 viewers to 123. Everybody had to go. Thank you for everybody for being here. Mad love to you guys. Hope you're doing all well. People arguing in the chat. Love it. I love it. I love the passion, baby. I love the passion. Let's all just be kind to one another. When I buy 1,000 USD off BloFin, they charge me $44. It's all on ramping sites that expensive. So you'd have to go and check them all out. Ever heard of Azuro? No. It sounds pretty interesting. Benny, he trying to help you? Join the Discord, practice your Taylor Swift singing. Let's go. Let's go. AVAX, we can add AVAX to our new list. Crypto Billy's in the chat. Shake and bake, baby. Let's go. What's going on, bro? Happy weekend to you, man. Quantum Reality pumps with ETH. Okay, that's good to know, right? So it's on an ETH network, right? What's going on, Billy? How's it going, man? Happy weekend, man. Random live stream. We're just out here trying to help people, man. Just trying to help people. How's it going, 12? Howdy to you. Thank you, Alex. IKO. No worries. MO2, what's going on, man? John Woods. What's going on? What's going on? I know I've been on Hex hard for months. Wow. People love their Hex. People love their Hex. Over 4,000 subscribers could... Yeah, man. It's crazy, man. We're just doing what we're supposed to be doing, and it seems to be working, Billy. So, you know, you've been a big part of my journey, so I'm always grateful for you. I can't wait to run and hug you at Bitcoin 2025, man. I'm going to see all you guys there. I'll buy you a beer or something. I don't know. Whatever you want, you can have it. Hopefully we're all fabulously filthy rich by then. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. ZRO. Okay. ZRO. Thank you, Billy, for being here, man. Thanks for dropping by. Are you going to do your live this weekend, man? On Sunday? Let me know. I'll come by if you want. If you want, we'll bring the gang through. We'll bring the gang through. The gang always shows up for Crypto Billy. That's 100. Okay? Where's our list? We were looking at our list. Our list is next is DOT. So looking at DOT. Oof. I know Billy has some DOT. I know Billy has some DOT. Billy, actually, you know a lot of people at DOT, so you're probably better off to ask Billy about DOT than me. For me, the charts will tell you that this thing is getting destroyed, okay? It's getting destroyed. I mean, if you believe this has a comeback in it, something like maybe Matic is similarly. Oh, man. It's just painful, isn't it? You got a 2x to the little highs in March, right? Yeah. So it's pretty beaten up. Pretty beaten up for a long-term token. What you want is Wyckoff accumulation. Okay, so typical Wyckoff accumulation. You can Google it. But you're looking for a spring. So this is getting there, right? And you've seen it in the bear market. But you're looking for a spring. Some sort of reversal here. Some sort of strength, right? A number 2 or number 3, whatever. But you're looking for that spring. Something like this, right? You're looking for this in here. Okay? You want to see the spring. You want to see structure being built and pushing out, right? So right now, this could be your spring. I'm not here to tell you this is your spring, right? So you drop down, you roll over, you put in a high here, right? This is a significant high, so that's going to be the one you want to break, okay? You come in here, you consolidate, you want to see a spring out, right? And some sort of strength, okay? And then a push out, and then you're gone, okay? You need to see strength. Buying here is not a good idea. Buying here is a much better idea. You want to see proof in the pudding, right? So, I mean, looking quite ugly for DOT. If we're going to look to take advantage of this, you can also look to trade this thing if you're breaking out of this, right? You want to see reversal, and it'll push back, right? Just as if you did it here. So if you did that there, right, you see the breakout, you get a little retest, you get another retest, and then you go, right? So just looking for this thing to pop off. We'll see. We'll see. I'm not... Anything that has been destroyed this heavy is something that I question, right? It's something that it's like, oh, man. It's like I sold my ADA last week, right? So, I mean, I just want to pick winners and make money, right? I think as a trader, if you're looking to trade or accumulate DOT, this could be $3.80. I'm sure this is an amazing buy level for DOT if you are bullish on it, right? If you're looking at it on like a weekly or a daily and you're saying, hey, man, we got all the way up to $54 and we're at $4, that is incredible returns, right? That you're guaranteeing yourself at least like a 10, 12x, right? However, you want to be very cautious. Look at how, oh man, I have TA all the way back in here. Man, this was early days, man. Early days. Man, Terra Luna collapse days, man. Woo-wee. That's when I first started trading, guys. Wow. That's cool. I love that shit. That's like Egyptian hieroglyphics for me now. Even my fixed range volume profile looks fresh. So yeah, looking for bottoming structure right on DOT. You gotta, sometimes you want to reallocate. Maybe holding from here is probably your best bet. But yeah, lower lows looking ugly. Not too shabby. Look at this rollover, man. Getting everybody bullish. This is going to be price action, okay? I'm telling you over and over again, this is Bitcoin on the 5-minute, ripping up, getting everybody excited, right? Rejecting, rolling back over, not breaking structure, giving a little bit of hopium, and then boom, right on your heads. Everybody who got long here got absolutely decimated, okay? Absolutely decimated. Now we're coming back into our golden pocket bounce level. We'll see if we get that. We are trading below VWAP. We definitely want to probably prioritize shorts right now. Look at this thing coming back down. Our key level below us on Bitcoin is definitely this golden pocket. Okay, definitely is liquidity below us and this golden pocket right in here. So if we do roll over, right, on more of a macro, we roll over here, we get our bull divs, and then we fire off maybe into Monday, Tuesday, into maybe candle close on Sunday. We'll have to see. But this is going to shake out everybody right now. So let's be real and let's be patient. Let's not overtrade this weekend. Please, please, please. Okay, let's see the chat here. What's going on, everybody? DOT is building and has some big surprises coming real soon. See? See, that's why you go to Billy Goat Tales. You get to learn stuff like this. Guaranteed all-time highs. I mean, it's guaranteed 10x, right? So don't get it twisted. Things still have potential, right? You got to do your own research, right? You got to look into these things, okay? Ask Kelly Kellum for DOT advice. I would love to talk to Kelly Kellum. He seems like a decent guy. I never ask anybody for any advice really on altcoins because I do my own research. I look into things and I go from there. I trust myself more than I trust. I like people's opinions, and some people I trust, and some people I wouldn't trust them to how far they could throw. Well, I'm pretty small, so they could throw me far. I was about to say how far they could throw me, but what if they're strong like Jason Casper? I'm sure Jason Casper could probably throw me like a javelin. Okay, let's face it. To be honest, I don't even know why I'm live right now. I'm sick as a dog, but I'm here. I just felt like coming on and hanging out with you guys. Try not to get my kids sick. My research says 100x leverage at 42K Bitcoin. That sounds expensive. Fees sound expensive. I have been please begging. Yeah, absolutely. We're going to get to that. We got GFI, and then we got the list down below, man. No worries, Mo2. We're getting there. We got Zro, Z-R-O, on the list as well. So we're going to look at here. We're going to look at Giphy, GFI, and go over here and look at this thing. GFI, USDT, spot. Shocking. Yeah. Not good. Maybe is this the wrong token here? GFI. Yeah, this is ugly. This is ugly. Same kind of deal here. A push up, you're looking for a breakout, right? Continuation. This is a spot buy. This isn't a trade coin. So right now, if you believe in it, this is probably a good level. Going over on like a 2-day. Yeah, so you're retesting. Okay. Massive breakout. You're coming back within this range here. You're looking for these lows to hold, man. These lows to hold. Otherwise, if they don't, you're coming back like here. Okay. Very, very. Oof. That's just a waterfall, man. That's just. Yeah. Very key level of support. So $1 psychological level. That's where I'd be looking for this thing to hold. Not something you trade though. This is very choppy. So for me right now, this would be your area that you're looking for a potential bounce. Going into like a 1 hour. Yeah, you got this push up, you got this structure. So either you're coming back into here, or you're looking at impulse up, golden pocket. That's where you're at right now. This looks like it's gonna roll over. So I'd be looking at $1, man. That would be the ideal area, you know. If you're trying to buy it, or if you're trying to swing trade it, yeah. Cautious with anything like this, man. Looks a little bit sketchy. Let's go over and take a look at my man who's been begging here. Thank you for begging. You don't have to beg here, man. We'll get to you. We'll always try and do the best to help you. Get well soon, Alex. Don't want to miss you. Oh man, I always show up, man. That's the number one thing, man. I don't care. Even when I was sick and a carpenter, you show up. That's it. You show up. Okay, that's the key to everything. Is you show up, you try your best, and from that, you get to benefit from it. Okay, that's it. Called integrity. Called integrity. It's hard. It's rare these days. Like Mr. Clean with hair. Okay. So now we're gonna get into these last three, and we'll go to Zro first. Okay. Looks like we did some TA on this before. Look at that. Way back when. So we got some herstory here. So looking at this, very aggressive downtrend. Okay, so this is something that, you know, macro wise, this is nice. You like when things have been beaten up this badly. My God, what am I doing here? When things have been beaten up this badly, you're definitely looking to take advantage of, you know, major downtrends, which would be something like this. Okay, so this is something I would set an alarm on. Okay, and then understanding that, hey, where are the key areas that liquidity is going to go to, right? So first and foremost, you got to mark out here. You got to mark out here, right? And then you don't have much else below you, right? So even if you're pulling volume across this whole token, right? You must understand that, hey, this is like major support for this token. Doesn't mean it can't go lower, okay? It's not what we're trying to say here. However, you are at a value area low and you're coming down to some sort of support within this area down in here, okay? As you proceed to drop here, now you can take advantage of this as well. So I would extend this out. You can see a very nice bounce out of here. So this does have some people coming in and buying this thing. Nonetheless, you have been rocketed to the downside, right? So bottoming structure, you're looking for this thing to either continue down into this area, right? Find support and bounce, or break out of this trend line, retest and go, or you're waiting for this thing to work its way over to this trend line, break out, retest, and continue upwards, okay? You need bottoming structure in order to justify trading this thing. Now on a 1 hour, yeah, this is nasty. You continue to put in lower lows and lower highs. So I would be marking out as you continue to put in a downtrend here, right? I'd be marking it out significant highs like this and waiting for them to break. Like this and waiting for them to break. Therefore, allowing you to justify a long position, okay? Other than that, you're looking for a short. Okay, looking for a continuation down, down, and down. Okay? But I'd be marking out significant highs, looking for this thing to get here, break it, and then retest back in, and that's where you're getting long. Nothing until then, right? patience will prevail, right? Set some alarms, right? Set some alarms. Maybe put in one here, put in one here, put in one on this trend line. Set some alarms. It's the weekend. This thing looks like it's coming back down to $3.06. Very clear as day. Okay, so I'd be looking in here for potential bounce, waiting for structure. Okay. This was a little bit of a fake out too, so don't be getting fooled when you roll over and then you get a higher high, right? And then you just continue to roll over. Okay, you want to see strength, right? As soon as you broke this low here, you're coming back down. Very clear. Okay, so now this is your target for the low. Also in confluence with these lows and these lows in here. Okay, so see if you do bounce out of here. If you do bounce, the key areas that I would be looking for you to get above, let's just pull fixed range throughout here. Take a look. Yeah, so you got a point of control, but the volume really starts at these lows in here. Okay, and then getting above in here. So if you bounce, right, the key areas that you're either looking to take profits, looking to take advantage of is going to definitely be above you in here at 320. That's going to be a key level of resistance. And I would say back up into this area here, right around $3.50. Okay, see if that holds, man. I hope the best for your ZRO token, my friend, but not looking too shabby. Looks like it's going to roll over, in my opinion. 4 hour. Look at the money flow, man. This is disgusting. Very, very aggressive downtrend, right? Bleeding against Bitcoin, which most altcoins do, unfortunately. Okay. Is it just me? But it sounds like Zro is set up to go to 0. Okay, now. Okay. Okay. BTC/gold. I love what you look at, Billy. That's cool, man. Aviva, we did Sui. Okay, we did Sui. Sui, we're looking for bottoming structure to come down to $1.80. $1.80 is our bounce level on Sui. Set your alarm on your trend line here. Okay, Sui's been done. But yeah, you can rewind for that, or you can just understand that we're looking for a $1.80 here for the Sui rollover. Okay, looking at Bitcoin. What's going on with Bitcoin, baby? Bitcoin looking to bounce off the golden pocket. Looking to bounce off that golden pocket. Everything else bleeding against Bitcoin. Okay, pretty ugly. Pretty ugly out here. Thank you, everybody, for being here. 120 of you still in here, so let's take a look at Link, I believe. Link, bottoming out. Big move up, big move down. What goes up must come down, right? So Link, back within a range. Coming down for that liquidity around $10.85. Okay, nice move out and didn't hold. Okay, Link is a sandwich coin. You look to trade the sandwich. Okay, getting acceptance back into this range is not good for Link. Typically looking to revisit the lows at $10.40. Okay, first stop is definitely the liquidity within this low here, and we'll see if we can bounce and get some structure to the upside. But for now, Link looking nasty, right? This don't look good. Got to be patient here. I think everybody getting a little bit front runny with their bull run and not being realistic. Okay, Bitcoin's just barely tickled the all-time highs. It's a great move, but nonetheless, we need to be level-headed here. Corrections are always on the table. We don't want to be victims of the shakeout. We don't want to be buying tops right now. Okay, let's keep the FOMO at bay. Link looking to come back down to $10.50 in due time, right? If we get Trump's president, and maybe we'll see. We got to be level-headed though. Let's go over and take a look at the last but not least. What is the last but not least one? We had it here, and that is AVAX. Going over to AVAX. Avalanche. Yeah. Same-ish. Losing symmetrical triangle support. Okay, this isn't good for AVAX. Losing this uptrend. Gonzo. Okay, so now what's on the table, right? So, you're going to pull a macros Fibonacci here, pulling from swing low to swing high. Look at that. Beautiful confluence at $22. That's something that I would look for AVAX to come back down into. First and foremost, mitigating this low in here. Big downtrend. Okay, so now you're taking the high here down to the low here and looking for this to break as well. Yep. Everything bleeding today. Maybe we get a pump Sunday. Maybe this is the presidential election shakeout. We need to be very level-headed here when trading anything. I would stay out of it. We'll be trading Monday morning, trying to get you guys all the alpha we can and live trading this crazy price action in anticipation for our presidential election. Bitcoin looking to roll over, man. Failing to make higher highs throughout here. This doesn't look good for Bitcoin either, right? So Bitcoin rolls over, sweeps the lows. Okay. Make sure you have this marked out. We could be sweeping this. We do have a golden pocket down below us that we're looking for Bitcoin to take. So a little bit of patience here, my friends. Let's not get over zealous on buying or selling. Okay. Let's be patient. Let's let price come to us and take advantage of it that way. My God. Thank you everybody for being here. You guys are incredible. I really appreciate you guys being here and supporting the channel. I love ETH. I'm a big buyer of ETH, Crypto Billy, so I keep buying it up, man. I think it's going to pop. People don't know what's coming. They don't know what's coming. We'll see anyways. It's all good. Random weekend live. That's what we did. We were here. You were here. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for supporting the channel. It's been a fun little session. I got to fix the saturation clearly on this camera. I look like I got an orange man filter on. But it's been a fun one. Thank you guys for supporting me. Join us in the Discord, all that good stuff. I'd love to have you. God bless you. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend. And I will see you guys on Monday. Take care. Peace.
On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. What you know about juice? Making them moves, data flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof, a building portfolios, taking well over exceptional pain. I'm trapping this game, so participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pan full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an outer game with an auto flame. With a lot of hate, get above the lane, ain't about the trade. Have another trader, get another play. They playing God so pretentious. Traipsing in these waters forbidden. Well indeed, that's a felony. Don't look at me for the TRB. You heard of TRB? I don't know. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto, on the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo.